Hello my friends and welcome back to the Extended Bacon Mod LP. This is Distant Worlds. Okay, so what are we up to today? Well, I'm not going to start off by talking about the Bacon Mod this time. I know I've done that the last few episodes. We're just going to get into doing a few things here. Now, the first thing I noticed when I was editing is how dark the ShipSet looked. It was really dark and hard to see and all that stuff. So I've actually swapped out the ShipSet with another one. And as you can see, our Spaceport looks a bit different. And there's our science station here. I'm not sure what race this ShipSet is from, but it came from the Beyond Universe races folder. So I'm not sure just what race actually belongs to these ship styles, but they look cool nonetheless. So I'm kind of happy with those, and they're a bit better to see in the video. So I was kind of concerned that the the really dark Keskudon ships just weren't showing up very well. So I swapped them out, and this is what we're looking at now. I kind of like them, especially. Let's have a quick look at the construction ships here. These construction ships look really cool. I like them. Anyways, I just thought I'd mention that because they were a bit hard to see. So unfortunately, I swapped them out, and that's what our ships now look like from here on out. Alright, so what else do I need to do? I need to come over here. We settled this planet last time, and I never did drop these troops on it. We have a troop transport sitting right here, so I'm going to issue that order right now, and I'm going to hit a key just to get the bacon mod loaded in. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, I never did drop those troops, so we'll get that done. And let's see, what else do we need to do? I noticed that all three science ships are actually idle. I'm not sure how that happened. I'm probably going to tweak up these designs too once we get the bigger ship style sets. Or ship sizes. We're almost there. How much to rush that? 40 grand still. Ugh. Man, I would really hate to get put back to like 5% on that rate at this point. That would really suck. But that's only half our money. I'm gonna think on that just a little bit. I'll take a bit more of a chance here. Okay, so yeah, those are idle, but we should get them going again. I'm not sure exactly what I had them doing, but it looks like this one actually finished this sector, so that's probably what happened here. So maybe we'll get you to explore this sector. And this one here is over this way. And you just got stopped for whatever reason. So I wonder if when I issued the research orders, whether that stopped the automation on exploring the sector. I'm not sure. And then our weapons guy is in here, and I think this sector here still needs to be explored, so we'll explore that one. Alright, so there's the exploration ship's taken care of. Now we have one construction ship that has actually finished its job here, and it's still sitting in here. Now what do we need to get you to do? Let's have a look at our resources just for a second here. Alright, oh, we got inflation on Emerald Crystal. It's costing 1.4 instead of 0.8, so almost double the price for Emerald Crystal. Then this drives how much it costs to build our ships and how much it costs to maintain them. What really sucks is if steel ends up getting inflated, because steel is in everything and it just drives up the price of all your ships. Aculon is also lithium, yeah. So we got some inflation going on, and polymer, we're on our way over to get that. So hopefully that'll help that. The only way to really bring these levels down is to actually build lots of mines on some of this stuff. So we're gonna get going on that. I'm just wondering what else we need. We still need helium. Do I have any helium? Yeah, helium is a basic resource we just need. So yeah, I don't think I have anybody coming towards helium yet. Got some Krypton on this, so I think we'll send that construction ship over to do that. There we go. Okay, and the other one is building our polymer, and one is going to repair that frigate, which I think is still kicking around up here. Yeah. So he's trying to get out. How far do you have to go? Oh, you are out. You just have no hyperdrive. Okay, so I wonder where he's going. One thing I do want to do also on this planet is build a spaceport. That's something we should do, actually, is have a look at our spaceport designs. I'd want to build a small one, but I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to rip all the labs off, of course. And I want this to be buildable as quickly as possible. That's the idea with these, is I want to, let's just sort by name here. I just want to be able to build these super quick. As soon as we colonize something, just hurry up and get this built. Just so we can get the medical and recreation bonuses and all that good stuff. And an energy. Alright, so that's all that. We don't really need the cargo once again. Unless I'm going to build one of these somewhere else, but I kind of doubt it. So we'll just get rid of that. And fuel, we could probably pull a bit of that off. Go to 130, I guess. And we can pull some of these energy collectors off as well. Okay, we'll go with that. And what else can we trim out? That's actually quite a bit of shielding. We need it, but in order of getting this thing to be buildable quick, we're going to actually get rid of them. I guess we'll go with maybe, I don't know, half a dozen of them. How much armor's on here? 150. I guess that's fine. So 3 yards, 6 bays. I don't think we need to do much else. Probably take some of these weapons off. I won't take them all off, but maybe take half of them off. And I'll take 5 of those off here. So this is going to be fairly inexpensive to build, fairly inexpensive to maintain as well. And I think we'll just go with that. Okay, so we'll save that design. Oh, I actually want to rename that. And once again, I'm not going to rename designs too weirdly here. I'm just going to call this a sector port. Prot? What is a prot? Early morning fingers. Alright, so that looks fine. Okay, so I'll build one of those above here. So we'll select the planet, right click, build a small spaceport. Alright, so we'll get that going. And that should kickstart some private sector coming over here. Also, I guess we'll get back into a little bit of bacon stuff here. Yesterday when I was trying to get the passenger ship to start shunting troops, and it actually has started to do that. Right-clicking and building the private sector stuff from the spaceport actually puts this into the private sector. So we aren't actually maintaining that passenger ship we built. It's still in the private sector. And it was just a coincidence that it started transporting migrants. It had nothing to do with what I was doing, unfortunately. Basically, we have to build the passenger ship from this screen. So we have to come in here and build one here. And then we issue the Control W command to actually carry out that mission. But because we only have the one colony, the AI is actually doing it for us. So we're not going to monkey with that too much further. All right, what else do we need to do? Let's go to our fleet for just a second. We've seen some action with these guys. So I'm just going to go to this ship here. And I think it's is selected. And let's see, Control W or Control Enter? Ah, now I forget. Oh, I don't even have my list of hotkeys in front of me. Just hang on. All right, so it's Control S to see that. Here we go. So the crew experience, this is in battle stats with one of our ships selected. Crew level is still green, but damage inflicted is 41. So we've done 41 points of damage with this ship. And that is Control S to bring that up. So let's just have a look at another one quickly. And you haven't done anything. Probably mostly the lead ship. So yeah, we can track the experience on these guys. Yes. So we've got one that did some damage, and I'm sure a couple others in that fleet are. I won't look at all of them right now. All right. So maybe we should build another colony ship, and we'll look at asteroid colonization. Why not? Just throw another one of these in the queue. 8200, sure. All right, so we'll do that, and we'll see about some asteroids. Is there any asteroids in here? Looks like there's a few kicking around. Yeah, there's one there. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We'll have to see how that works out. Okay, I think we'll get going and let things progress a bit. My biggest problem is I spend so much time in these screens that the game doesn't run. Where on earth are you going? What? Buddy, hang on. F9. That's F9. Why are you? Oh, hang on. He's probably just trying to get out of the gravity well, but There's a bit of a graphical pathing thing with the mod at the moment, I think. It's just showing some weird graphical stuff like on the pathing and that. We saw that when we jumped into the system last episode. So I think that might be what's going on there. I don't think he's actually going up to the corner of the map at all. So we'll keep an eye on him. All right, so what else do we need to look at? We're just kind of waiting for our ship sizes here. I always seem to be waiting for something at the beginning of these games. You know what? I think what I might do, I might just enable the destroyer design. We'll just bring it down to bring it to a buildable level. Going to the right screen here. Where is the destroyer? Maybe just pre-build these, and then we can just retrofit after we're done. I don't know what all is on these though, and it's 324. So if we lose 24, or wow, I'd have to take a lot off of this. I was going to say I could bring it down to like a 230, pre-build a bunch, and then just retrofit them afterwards, but we're going to have to strip way too much stuff off of this. I don't know what the torpedoes are using up. 120 space. Really? Alright, well, rip all those off then, because we're going to put missiles on this thing. Yeah, I can only put 3 missiles on it, if that. Well, we could still pre-build a few. Let's just take some armor for now. Oops. Put one. Ah! Yep, early morning misclicks. Hang on. There we go. So that's a buildable design now because it's size 230. So what I might do is just pre-build a bunch of them and spend some of this money, and then we'll see if we can rush that research a bit. So, yeah, we can do more to this design, but I'm just going to do that for the moment. That should now be in buildable. Yep. And I'll just leave the name for now. We'll rename it when we do this design for real. But I just want to get some of these built. And it's already selected, so... There's 12. There's 20 of them. So we'll go into military ships, and I think I might just put them in a separate fleet from the other fleet. I might just rearrange some fleets here in a bit too. So we'll go new fleet, and we will just select that and take that off automation. Oops. All right. So get those built, and there leaves us 20,000. So if we can get this tech within 20,000, I'll just spend it on crash researching that so we don't get set back. That would suck. I'd have to spend another 3 episodes getting that. Ooh, nope. And transport's done, so maybe we'll just select you. And we'll go garrison these troops. Alright, so we got 4 troops on Kingbun. Not a huge amount of defense, but we'll probably do. So I'm just going to bring you back to Zuma Prime. We'll get ready for this invasion if we ever get enough troops together for it. That's going to be a tough take. I can't see troop levels right now. We're not in here. Somebody's coming here, though. Just an escort. Yeah, these ship sets are a little easier to see. Cool. All right. You're still heading that way. I just don't want him taking off that direction. And keep an eye on our explorers. Once we get bigger ships, I'm going to redo all our explorers too. I'm going to put 1 of each lab on each exploration ship. Because I think the progress we're making, and actually, exploration ship, ooh, that's our weapons guy. So let's have a look at this again. I think it's Shift W. No, it's, oh man, I can't remember these keys. Control Enter, there we go. So the HI Sabouts is researching proximity sensors. This is the key I was looking for last episode. And I couldn't figure out what it was. So yeah, he's doing proximity sensors, so we can check out the science ships to figure out what's going on. And I forgot to start my clock again. For somebody who wants to keep all these episodes at 30 minutes, I think most of them are sort of 40 minutes. I'm terrible at that. Yeah, so we can check that out later. We'll get those retrofitted. 86%. I guess we can speed up a little bit. How are these construction ships doing? All heading outside of the gravity well still. Where do you gotta go? That far. Okay. I'm thinking an idea would be to have like a fleet of escorts. Just small ships that don't take that long to get out of the system, and have them for like local defense. Oh, we found the lofty chamber of Diodes. Oh, this must be over here. This is that ruin we probably couldn't get to earlier. So we've discovered the lofty chamber of Diodes, ancient ruins from a lost civilization. Surveying the from orbit indicates the ruins are perched atop a dusty plain. So let's investigate that. And the ruins are silent, which means somebody beat us to it. So thanks to those pirates, we were late getting to that. And there's another pirate base here, which is going to be my first mission as soon as we get those missile destroyers going, is take these things out. It's a small spaceport. Ooh, that one's got 1,600 shields. It's also got boarding pods on it. So yeah, railgun technology will not work on that one very well. We'll end up getting our ships captured and pretty much destroyed before we can do any damage. So missiles is going to be the way to go on that one. And I just noticed a big jump in our money. And that's probably because that spaceport. Oh no. I thought maybe that spaceport was done. No, maybe not, but the private sector has built a bunch of ships regardless. So that means we have enough money to do this. Do it. There. Guaranteed not to get set back on that now, thank God. That would have really sucked. Oh man. Okay, so here comes the first of our destroyers. Got 20 of them coming. And exploration, you're still under attack. Oh man. Tortuga power, no. That's you over here. Alright, looks like that's as far as you... Okay, so chances are we should be able to get away before anything happens here. Yeah, I think this one's targeted us. Haha, you're not going to catch us. Ooh, he's pretty quick. How fast is this thing? 55. So I think the AI is definitely accounting for the slow movement. I don't remember seeing AIs with... at least not this early in the game with escorts that go 55. My God. Go, buddy, go. Run. Where are you going? Oh, no. He might be warping to there. He's just going to keep getting chased by that. I'd just as soon get you out of here. Just move to that system. Let's get away from those pirates. Run, run, run. Gone. All right, so he's given up the chase, but we have something else in here. What is it? Is that us? Yeah. So he's going to go for this one now, the Alina Starbreeze. Might have to micromanage this too, because I get the feeling what's happening is there's an asteroid over here that they want to go look at, but they want to warp over to it. So instead of impulsing to it... Uh-oh. Yeah, you're going to an asteroid here, I think. Yeah. I kind of need to get you out of here as well. Man, they're just going to want to... here, just move to there. Because this is unexplored, partially unexplored, they're just going to want to keep coming back in here if I automate them. Run! Okay, I think you should be able to get away. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Run! Oh boy. Oh man, that was close. Yeah, so now if I automate them, they're just going to want to keep coming back in here to look at the rest of that system. So, and you are indeed going to the corner. Okay, that's a bit of an error. And you're supposed to be doing F9. Which is over here. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I might have a problem with my exploration here. If you're going to be doing weird stuff like that, I'm going to reissue the order. Let's see if maybe you'll come down here. Okay, so he's going to go there. So, that seems to be an issue. I'm going to have to keep an eye on them. I mean, would have only got so far and would have had to turn around for fuel anyways. But yeah, that's not quite working as intended, I don't think. And more destroyers. How are we doing on that fleet? Oops. Come on. Okay, half built. And we got our technology. Perfect. Okay, we have captured... we have captured Gouda Golistak, or whatever his name is. He was trying to steal research from us. And who is he? He's a... looks like he's from the Ricto. Is that a Ricto head? I'm not sure. Savage Sun. Okay, anyways. Spying happening from the pirates. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see. So now that we got our technology, and I have no idea where, because I forgot to start my clock. I'm just kind of curious on whereabouts we are in time, but I'm guessing we're somewhere around 15 minutes. We do have to redesign some stuff. I don't know whether I should do that on camera or between episodes. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll go do it. I'll just pause the recording and I'll get it done. Then we'll come in and we'll review what I've done. We'll do it that way. Okay, we are back and I have redesigned everything. Well, just about everything. I didn't touch the state bases, but here's what we're looking at. I'll just go through them quickly. Just pop in here. Basically, the idea here was more engines and keeping it as small as possible. That's as good as I could do, and have something that's going to be somewhat effective. It's going to have 41 firepower, but it's going to be able to move at 28. And it's got more shielding and armor. And it's going to be just a little better in combat. So hopefully that will work for a while. And point blank range, because it's railguns. I threw one Epsilon on it because I don't know, why not? Just for a little added range. Okay, so that's the escort. And I made a boarding ship. So basically this has some boarding assault on it. 237 boarding assault. And it's got nothing but pulse blasters right now. We'll have to upgrade this to Maxis blasters once we get it. But the idea of these, they exist in fleets of 6 or more. So the overall firepower of this ship isn't overly important because we're going to be ganging them up. And we're going to have lots of boarding assault in these particular fleets. I generally use this design as system defense. And point blank again, because we want to get as close as possible, take down the shields and board the ship. What else have I done here? I didn't hop up the fuel a huge amount because I think we still only have one source of it. So we don't have a huge amount of fuel flowing in at the moment. So I didn't hop up the fuel supply at all. But we still have 4.26 sector range. So we can go at least 2 sectors before I have to turn around for fuel. So that's that. Built a Ranger. This is our missile destroyer, so nothing but missiles on this. It's got 58 firepower, some shielding. Doesn't go nearly as fast as the other designs, but this is a standoff ship anyway, so I kind of brought that up to the maximum size anyways, so we'll see how this works. I might have to hop up the engines a bit just to make things a little more effective. All right, and we'll go to the next design, which is our drop ship. I basically increased the troop size to 500, so we can take 5 troops on each ship. We're going to need a lot of space to take out that independence, so we're going to need quite a few of these ships. I just didn't have the space to actually get it done effectively and have decent movement on it. A little added shielding and armor just because we're going in close to planets and stuff. So and I gave it a bit more fuel range in case there's something further out we want to hit. So that is that. And what else do we do? Science ships I have redesigned to have all of them to have all 3 labs. So we'll be able to find 3 different researches per ship. And basically what I'll do is I'll pick one weapon technology and I'll get all the ships to concentrate on that, and pick one energy technology, have all the ships. That way the progress will be a little more decent than what we're seeing right now. So if we have 10 ships, then we'll have like 300k in research and weapons sort of thing. And I made it a little quicker, a little more protected. And the fuel range is, I've left it 6 sectors for now. Now we're kind of at max size anyway, so. Alright, so that's that. World Founder, I just basically increased the engines on it, so there's not much to look at there. Or the colony ship, and same with the construction ship. I just kind of made them a little bit faster. Unfortunately, they turned out a little bit bigger too, so it's going to be an issue with the gravity wells, but we'll deal with that. I didn't touch the state bases yet. We're probably going to go to a large spaceport here shortly, but I just skipped over that to save a bit of time. I came into the private ships, and I'll just pull one up. We don't need to look at all these, but basically just got their cruise speed up and added a bit more. Oh, I didn't do it to this one. Yeah, I was getting this up to 100 armor. I guess I forgot to do this one, but I think I got the rest of them all up to 100 armor. This just gives them a bit more chance to survive a quick assault. If they get destroyed, then the private sector pays to rebuild them, so we kind of get a bit of money out of it anyways. We'll just basically lose whatever it was carrying. So then they're a bit quicker than they were, so see how those work out. So that's all the heavy haulers. I did the same thing to the luxury liner and the remote extractor and miners. Yeah, not much to talk about there. And also came in and did our private bases. And just quickly reload this one up. 10,000 cargo capacity, 10 bays on the gas extractor because we can refuel our ships here, so we can do 10 ships at a time. We'll probably buff that out a bit later. 600 shields. I put 3 boarding assault pods on these because if a pirate comes in with an escort to try to take this out, then hopefully we can pound on their shields a bit and board the ship. I've seen that happen, which is pretty cool. They come in to attack us and we end up getting their ship off them. Perfect. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now with designs. All right, so let's get out of that. Okay, the first thing I want to do is bring our exploration ships all in, and I think I'll come into the screen to do that. And I just noticed these are still the old ships showing up here, but I think that's the HUD design that I used. Anyways, not a big deal. So exploration ships, I've renamed them all instead of having the EX Explorer and the WE weapons and all that. They're just science vessels now, so SV is the name in front of them now, but we're going to keep them named the same otherwise. And I'm going to retrofit all those to the new design, and we do have the money for it. So we need to Science Explorer. Yes, this one. I guess I still got one other design I got to obsolete there. So they're going to retrofit to that. The construction ships, I'll just wait till they're finished doing what they're doing, and then we'll look at upgrading them. As far as ships themselves go, I think we'll just take the time to get it done now. So let's just come in here and we'll go to military, and I think I might just select the works. Yeah, let's just do that. And oh, those are still being built actually. Maybe not the destroyers. We'll do the destroyer fleet after this. So we'll do all these. Yeah, we'll get all these retro. Oh, I got 2 different designs here. That's not going to work. We only had 3 escorts left out of the 6 we started with, so we'll retrofit those. retrofit all the frigates. Hopefully I got enough money for all this. Might not. It's going to tell us in a second here. Yeah, can't afford this. Okay, so we got some frigates still got to do, unfortunately. Oh, it says we have 22,000. What was the total cost on that? Yeah, it was this bunch here. I thought it said 20,000. I might have been looking at the wrong number. Oh, there we go. Now we can afford it. Just needed to tick it along a bit. Okay, so that's all our military upgrading. And, oh, we also have to, once we get a bit more money, I should have did the mining stations first. Because retrofitting the mining station actually puts money back here. So I should have did that first. Bit of a derp on my part. Okay, so there's all the exploration ships coming in for retrofit. And we're completing our destroyers. Well, I guess we'll have to wait till those are done before any of the military will get retrofitted, but at least they're on their way back in to do so. And our money just dipped into the red for a minute. And, oh, Kingblin is under attack by a pirate. It's unfortunate we're going to lose this spaceport then. Yeah, it's not even near finished yet. Man, what do they got in here? Yeah, here comes my passenger ships too. Urgh. Got 1 destroyer, 2 destroyers. Destroyer and an escort. They might be just here to raid the planet. Of course, we're going to take some shots on everybody here. Okay, it looks like they're still transporting Necrostone, so they're got their loads. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to get a defense fleet over here soon. This just is not going to work for us. All right, so we do have a bit of money. It's kind of a bit of a monkeying around to do it this way, but we're going to come into mining stations. And I might have to do them like one at a time until I build up a bit of cash. Yeah, it's going to cost us 1,600, but we get that back. Yeah, I might have to do them one at a time here just to get this done. If I select more than one, it'll probably just tell me I don't have enough cash. But we'll maybe do a few, and then we'll see if we can multi-select a couple. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Oh, there's only a few left anyway, so I might as well just keep doing this then. We'll probably get both of those in one. Yep. Yeah, because it's private sector, we actually get that cash back. So if we have a quick look there, and we have 18 grand. So we need the money to instigate the retrofit, but once that happens, then the private sector pays for it, so we get the money back. But you need the balance first. Yeah, they tried raiding that. Oh, they didn't destroy the spaceport. Excellent. Okay. Fortunately, they've scared away all our... Oh, they're still here, though. Yeah, they scared away all our transports, no doubt. And starfighters are done. The reason I was waiting to do my state bases. Okay. I'm going to pick up the rest of this right away. And, oh, there's a little bit of progress on improved logistics. We have a science explorer doing that. Beautiful. All right, how is research looking here? It's going to look pretty funky once we get all these retrofits done with the exploration ships. So, yeah, I might have to tune that up a bit somehow. Not sure how we're doing it yet, but we'll carry on. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, trying to raid again. Thankfully, we got stuff on the ground. Please go away. Yeah, the idea is to get that built and retrofitted to a medium as soon as possible. All right, so anyways, I think we're kind of close to the end of the episode here. So we got our redesigns done. We got some retrofitting going on. Our cash flow is now officially sucking. Oh man, how big's our homeworld at this point? Still in the 10 billion. This is growing so slow. So slow, painfully slow. All right, let's see what else should we look at before we go. I guess there's not really much to do. Maybe just end the episode. I'm probably going to record one more this morning here. So we'll probably pick this up next time. Yeah. I should get some troops building too, but maybe we'll look at that next episode. Unfortunately, I can't really afford it. Cash flow is really sucking at the moment, and I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. So I guess we'll just leave the troops for the time being. How's our spying doing? Oh, you've come back. You're affecting our counter-espionage pretty heavily there, Azan. I guess we'll try to go out and pick up. Maybe I'll get you, because I want some cheaper troops kind of right away. Let's see if you have... you don't have logistics. Okay, well, maybe try improved assault tactics. That's a troop technology for attack strength. We'll try that one. Okay, so we'll end the episode here, and we will pick it up next time. If you're still with me, thanks for watching, and we'll, well, see you next time.